morning, beautiful people. It is time for Stardust Pros here. It's DUZA versus SIRCUS. The Finnish guys, we saw them yesterday already. DUZA, it's the first time we see them now here in the final, but they are already known, like we know them at least from JDL. Let's hop into the draft.
Yeah, neither team starting out quick, but actually the bans do just start, so guessing that Ember Spirit, Lycan, Invoker, like all the usual bans to come out. Maybe a Dazzle here or there as well.
Wow, don't spoil it.
It's just that those first picks and bans, they're usually like at least 80 to 90% standard, I would have to say. I mean, I'm hoping to see something different every single game, but it just doesn't happen.
Yep, definitely. And actually, quite unusual. AA first ban. That's unusual. Because usually we have, what, Ember, Invoker, Lycan. Those are like the really first ones, but I guess they follow now in the second round.
Yeah, I guess it really comes down to maybe what strategy they already have in mind. If SIRCUS, actually, I think they played at least one pushing strat yesterday, right? So
yeah, they played one. The second game was a pushing strategy, 18 minutes with the Luna core, and the rest was Lycan, Nature's Prophet, and something else.
So I mean, usually maybe you don't want to go for push if there's Ancient Apparition because you're just grouped up, pushing, especially the tier 3 towers, it's quite easy to hit the Ice Blast. But since Lycan is banned out, the pushing strategy definitely won't be as strong even if they go for one. But then again, Ancient Apparition, just an overall annoying hero maybe to take out. And actually they banned out the Centaur, so the Invoker is still in the pool, as is the Ember Spirit.
Yep, and did we see SIRCUS picking up Invoker yesterday? I think in the first game we had an
Yeah,
Invoker.
I think so.
Yep,
It was Exort as well.
Yeah, it was the Exort Invoker on the first game. So, yep, my heavy favorite for this pick now is Invoker. Please?
Yeah.
Don't disappoint me.
Yeah, I think, well, it's either Ember or Invoker. I would think at least. Definitely they can go for something else. Maybe even like the Doombringer, but usually the Doombringer first pick isn't that strong. And yet they do pick up the Invoker, so Ember Spirit, Doombringer, Shadow Shaman, any of those heroes still left in for DUZA to take, and even the Dazzle is a potential pick as well.
Yep, definitely. Like, DUZA Gaming, a CIS team, like we might see a revival of... Never mind that. I was just about to say Dazzle Slaughter, but... screw me. There we go. It's Doom and Bane.
Yeah, it's definitely something team specific, I have to say. The Doom, it's pretty decent against the Invoker. And of course, probably SIRCUS is gonna pick up some heroes that definitely don't want to get doomed. The Ember Spirit would be a possibility for the safe lane. Or maybe just aggressive tri-lane, Invoker safe lane, Ember mid, whatever. You can just play around with the lanes if you go for that. But I actually don't think we'll see an Ember picked up here.
No, Dazzle. Dazzle. They want to secure the Dazzle. I know they want to.
Well, Dazzle actually is really good against the Doom, because whoever the Doom uses his ultimate on, you can just keep him alive with the Shadow Wave and the Shallow Grave.
By the way, you gotta excuse me for 1 minute, because I was so smart buying secrets before I cast, but not smart enough to actually put them on my desktop next to all the casting stuff, so... be right back.
Oh god, you noob. Anyway, well, at least you don't have to move the camera anyway at the moment. So yeah, SIRCUS actually, they're taking quite some time and they do go for the Dazzle. So the Doom, if he doesn't actually use his ultimate on the Dazzle, it's highly likely that the Doom target will actually survive unless he gets completely dove upon. Just right. 5-man avalanche. What?
I was right! Ha! I heard it even from far away. There we go, the Dazzle.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was. Now I have to celebrate it
success.
because usually you're more right than me. So I have to celebrate these small moments, you know, whenever I get a nice prediction. But anyway, they ban out the Mirana, which is kind of the logical next step since the Bane is on the pitch. So you don't want to have a Nightmare Arrow setup. And on the other side, well, we have a Viper, which is an interesting ban.
Yeah, it's... I guess it might be actually... I don't actually know even. If they want to send the Doom off lane, and they're expecting the Viper to be there, I really don't know. That ban I guess they might be going for something that doesn't want to get kited around. Maybe even a Templar Assassin or Lifesteal or something along those lines.
Yep, definitely. And the Naga is coming out as well, so no Naga for Circus. It would have been at least a possibility. Like we already said it yesterday, like Lycan and Naga, especially like everything that has illusions or multiple units, like if you get a nice lockdown on a target plus the Shadow Wave, this is an awesome combination because it stacks so nice, like the Shadow Wave damage. But yep, they don't see that for sure. And Visage also being banned out, like we don't get the luck to see Visage.
Oh,
yes, that's awesome.
malediction!
Look at it go. There we have a Witch Dog. And I predict a Void. Give me a Void.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, but the Witch Doctor actually would be the only one there. Maybe the Fiend Script into the Chronosphere, but that would be just redundant.
Yep. I mean, usually we don't see a Witch Dog too often anymore. It's kind of an exotic pick nowadays. We see him only in two combinations. That's either with the Void together, the Chronosphere, on like 3-4 targets, possibly 5. Of course, you always try to get them all in, but it's pretty unlikely. But yeah, then the ultimate just channeling into the Chrono is just so sick. And we have a second way of playing the Witch Doctor in the current meta, and that is completely skipping Maledict, just going for the cask, and then he's just going for the heals, just for the AoE heals, and we mostly see that in pushing strategies, so he's like the 5th pick for all those pushing strategy that just want to keep all the wave pretty much alive. So either way, I definitely like it. Witch Dog, it always adds some RNG fun to the game, and yeah, me likes.
Well, I would actually kind of hope that he's going for at least some points in Maledict, using only 1 point in Voodoo Restoration, because the Nightmare is the easiest setup for Maledict ever.
Oh, a Darkseer. Wow, now we have an interesting game, like pretty rare picks. The Darkseer, I don't know, since 2013 he declined so much in getting picked, like, but I still think it's a strong hero because it's one of those support heroes that actually scale pretty nicely into the late game, simply for the fact that if you get the nice replicates up, like 5-man walls, we saw it actually. If you guys go on our YouTube, by the way, on the massive plays and fails, there's one nice play, I think it was by EG. Was it by EG? RTZ?
Do you think the vacuum boat?
Yeah, the vacuum boat.
I think it was Empire.
Or Empire. Either way, guys, but yeah, check this out.
FNG and Scandal, I think.
That was a 4-man or 5-man wall into ship, into vacuum, hitting all of them, just raping the entire team. There you can see what's possibly happening if a Darkseer gets nice plays off. So yeah, and I'm looking forward if Circus is going for such plays as well.
Always Slark, and actually Circus, I think if the Darkseer is offlane, I would really like to see a Disruptor at the moment, just to keep them in the kinetic field after the vacuum. And if they could get the combination of kinetic field, vacuum in, Chaos Meteor from the Invoker, Deafening Blast, and whatever on top, that could be pretty sick. But then again, it's not the best thing to actually rely on a strategy that is so heavily dependent on ultimate combos.
Yep, definitely. I mean, that's always the problem with the Darkseer, like if the vacuum and everything doesn't go out, or like even in the team fights, if the fight is so spread out, which we see as of late pretty often, by the way, like the fight, like always in 2 or 3 different scenes, because people just try not to stack too much, but yeah, then a Darkseer really has a hard time. But if there is a fight around, like for example the Rosh Pit whatsoever, this is always nice to see, because there the wall is most likely catching everyone. But we see a Rubik, and so far, like Circus, I don't know, like Invoker, Dazzle, Darkseer, Rubik, what is the core?
Well,
I mean, it could be pretty much anything, but well,
they
they
could
ban out the
easily.
Slaughter.
What could man fight and survive the Doom as well as the Slark? I guess Luna might be a possibility still. Just farm her up early on and go for the super late game.
But
and of course, with the vacuum and the eclipse, that could also do a ton of damage with actually everybody being in range for the bounces.
But I mean, a Luna, like
Templar Assassin.
okay, we have a Templar Assassin for DUZA Gaming, so now but still, the more interesting question is, what is Circus gonna go for? And I mean, look at this draft of DUZA. like, it's so much more greedy than Circus. Right now they have a Slark, a Templar Assassin, and a Doom. If it goes late, like, they have the upper hand. Simply as that. Like, no core, even a Luna, super farmed. I don't think that's possible. Especially, like, look at it. I mean, Doom on the core, and this is pretty much done. Unless the Invoker has a super nice time in the game. So, I kind of fear for Circus draft here at the moment.
Yeah, the Doom, if he can actually lock down that last hero that Circus is going to pick up, those fights are going to be kind of scary. But then again, they do have the Dazzle to keep that hero alive, so if they can disengage using the Surge and whatnot from all of their heroes, and actually they pick up the Ember Spirit as the 5th pick. I can't actually believe it didn't get banned or picked before this point.
This is interesting, to say the least, and I don't like it. Like, I have to say it bluntly, right out loud, because, I don't know, usually we see a Doom pick right after the Ember has been picked. The Ember hasn't been picked here in this draft, but the Doom was already the first pick, regardless of whatever Circus chose here. So that Ember Spirit, if he's doomed, he can't do anything. It's not a right-click hero. So somehow you have to disable a Doom, which is gonna stack up armor like mad, and still get the Ember Spirit going. But like, I don't, if he survives it, and he's coming back to the fight, I think the Slark and the Templar Assassin already cleaned up the pitch. This is, I definitely don't like this draft by Circus. It is very heavily relying on disabling that Doom or getting pickups before. Now let's see how this goes.
Well, one thing that Doom definitely needs to do, I think, is go for the Blink Dagger, because he's almost the only source of initiation that they actually have.
Yep. Anyway, let's go for a fast team introduction. We have Legion on the Slark heading towards the safe lane. Mid is gonna be played by Iceberg on the TA, and the aggressive trail lane is played by Stay Happy there, Capron and Captain Love. This means the Bane, Witch Doctor and the Doom is gonna be found in aggressive trail lane. I guess the Doom, he's gonna get his aura then from the enemy jungle instead of just, you know, waiting for the 30-second mark in his own.
Yeah, might be. Well, anyway, for the Radiant side, support off feed, which should be Cherax, I think. He's on the Rubik. Oh, they might find somebody, no. Doesn't look like it. As Notach, as in not a Hex. Playing on the Dazzle, leaving Koresai. Playing on the Invoker, and actually looks like a safe lane one with Valix. Playing the Ember Spirit mid lane, and the off lane will be played by Boogie on the Darkseer.
Boogie. Yesterday Boogie was replaced by a stand-in, if I remember right. Because Nota, Koresai, the Rubik like support, we had him, and Valix of course. I think he's even the captain of the team, and Boogie was yesterday a stand-in, if I remember correctly. Either way, the game is starting. We have to look fast at the wards. Like, there is aggressive warding coming out, blocking the camp, giving vision here in this zone. There's even another sentry here, just, I don't know, D-ward attempt, I guess. And there's one more ward here, heavily focusing like the right part of the map. It gives vision into the rune. Like, the top is pretty much blind, but yeah, there's anyway just 2 players fighting for survival.
And actually Valix going aggressive in the mid lane, just first point into Flame Guard to get rid of the first refraction charges. But once Templar Assassin started right clicking back, Valix actually already had to back off because he only has 1 base armor.
Yep,
So
and by the way, look
yet.
at these wards. They're hilarious. They look like some camera.
Yeah, it's from the play to free thingy.
Play to free? Free to
Yeah,
play?
free to play.
Play to free. Play and you will
Yeah.
be free.
Of course, that's exactly what we're doing here. We're casting to be free, man. But yeah, they should be from there, I think. The camera awards.
Yep, definitely like them. I have to get them. Either way, let's compare the mid fast. Like, at the moment, the Ember Spirit, he has been aggressive, got some right clicks in. He had to use his self already, but he's just 2-0. And I don't know, the Templar Assassin doing much better at the moment, simply for the fact that he's really denying effectively. 5-4, 6-5 now. So the Ember, he's so far has 1 point into Flame Guard, so we don't see the early chains coming out, which is, I don't know, pretty interesting for the simple fact that there is no magic damage coming out whatsoever by the TA. And yeah, but he's still using it to just burn through the refraction, I guess.
Yeah, it might be somewhat good, just because this lane matchup, if you go for the Searing Chains and the Sleight of Fist, both of those actually might just get eaten up by the refraction charges anyway. And, well, they do have a decent amount of magic damage with the Doom, the Witch Doctor, and the Bane even there, if they actually start fighting like 5-on-5 or some smaller clashes.
Yep. And like looking at the top lane, the Slark already had to eat through a couple of his regeneration. He only got 2 tangos left, but still, like at some point the Darkseer can't hold this lane anymore, simply for the fact that, I don't know, if the Slark is just going for a pounce, just some random hits, maybe with 2 points in Essence Shift, this is, I don't know. For now, of course, he's dominating with the Iron Shell, but this won't last forever.
It probably won't, but so far he's still doing pretty nice, and that's all he needs, the early start. And even with the pounce, it should be kind of hard to kill off the Darkseer. But then again, the Darkseer, if he gets harassed little by little, then he definitely has to be careful. And ATP coming in as well. If they get the pounce, if there's the level 2 pounce, Darkseer has to back off. Witch Doctor is there, the paralyzing cast, but it only bounces once. He should be able to escape a few more right clicks. The pounce is not... Oh, the Maledict actually might get the kill. Oh, it does so little damage, but Slark too fast.
Yeah, Slark getting the first blood. But at the same time, they tried to do something on the bottom lane, but not really successful. They're only... Like a little side thing, actually Rubik tried to deward and they got the Observer, so 50 gold towards the Rubik, but they didn't get the sentry here, but it died anyway now.
Yeah, that's that's unfortunate, I guess. But now they will be able to at least pull, and they've smoked up as well. Looks like they want to go do something for the mid lane. Then again, so is Capron hanging out there on the Witch Doctor.
Yep, and he already got level 2 paralyzing cast, so this is kind of dangerous. If you get caught out without, I don't know, without creep wave, then
they go in. There's the poison touch. Meld actually to dodge it. Nicely done, and he had the haste rune as well. And now paralyzing cask in return. Won't do too much though.
Oh well, but still, 2 lucky bounces.
It's going for Rubik. He gets the regeneration rune. A nice deny by Rubik, but still the haste up on Temper Assassin is level 5. Support off feed is gonna feed indeed.
Yeah, feed indeed. So this is 2-0 for DUZA, and on the bottom lane...
Yeah, Invoker might be in trouble. A few more right clicks, that's all they need. Scorched Earth. Oh, actually misses the one.
No, he interrupts his right click there. Like he tried to... Oh god, that was a misplay. He could have gotten this Invoker there.
Yeah, that was really weird that he disrupted that one.
Yeah, this happens sometimes. Like when you're like clicking too fast, then it actually interrupts the animation, like the hit animation, and that was here exactly the case. Like he was missing out on exactly just the one he needed for the kill.
And now actually with trying to go for that kill, he's completely out of mana. Just barely got enough for 1 Devour now. So at least that's something good for the side of SIRCUS, because if he can't use the Devour, he won't get nearly as much gold.
What's also pretty interesting in the mid is, by the way, that we don't see a sentry coming out. Like usually the supports place a sentry versus a TA simply for the fact that you just get those traps of the TA killed that might, be used to escape or of cource get out. Exactly what's happening
Iceberg
right now.
actually went a little bit aggressive, but Searing Chains to stop it, and Ember Spirit actually getting heavily dominated by Iceberg there. 31 and 22 compared to 12 and 0.
Yep, Valix not having a good time here. Now we also see Observer coming out, so they definitely know if there's any rotation, and I don't know, with the Bane around, no, he's going top. But I don't think they can do anything though, like maybe a Nightmare into a pounce, but now mid...
Iceberg going aggressive, the right click's coming out, but Searing Chains once again stopping the aggression, and Temper Assassin wants to chase this now. I thought that might be crazy without refraction charges under the tower.
Yeah, no, that would have been
Oh, but Bane is actually going top. The Surge already comes out by Darkseer, and he's gonna get caught. The Nightmare not there yet, but he's just buying time. There's the Nightmare final coming out. Easy pounce for the Slark. Does hit it as well, and this is another death for Boogie.
And the neutrals helping even there, like with 3 targets around, like the Shockwave comes out. Wait, is it even called Shockwave? I always forget. Yeah, it is called Shockwave.
Oh, mid lane Rubik, paralyzing cast coming out. Maledict as well. Nice telekinesis on the Temper, but it doesn't save him in the end.
Support of feed, literally. So DUZA having such an amazing start here. 4 an O for DUZA at the moment. Like each and every lane is just doing well. Like SIRCUS is not finding into the game. It's really sad to see because yesterday they had such a solid laning stage, which gave them the advantage in both of their games. But now against DUZA they're absolutely struggling.
They most certainly are, and even though the Darkshire is heavily outlast hitting the Slark, some of those are creep camps, I think. Plus, with the 2 kills Slark has gotten, especially the first blood, he's still ahead in net worth by around 700 of the Darkshire. So actually, SIRCUS is pretty much losing every single lane at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment it really looks grim on each and every lane. The only good thing is that like the Doom is not 6 yet, and now
Yeah, bottom lane they're going on Doom. There's the poison touch. Cold Snap already used. This score surge is too much. Telekinesis. Sunstrike will miss as well. They're going for the counter kill. Dazzle takes a fall. Can they actually chase down more? Doesn't look like it, but...
The Dazzle, too aggressive. Like after the cast came out, like he knew that they won't get him. Plus, of course, this is level 3 Scorched Earth. Like the Doom, like nothing ever happened. Plus a Tango on top of it. That was really greedy. And yeah, I don't know. The Dazzle also pretty unlucky. The combination of Brain Sap into the Thunderclap and the right click. That is just too much for his HP pool.
Yeah, they're just so far behind at the moment. The only good thing is that the Bane is level 4 8 minutes in. So, no Fiend Script coming out for some time, but mid lane, yeah, they want to go for Iceberg, but they don't actually have any proper lockdown for him. Actually, they might get it, but Ember Spirit had to back off. But Iceberg might go down. There's the Brain Sap coming out. Nightmare. No, not enough mana.
Maybe the Nightmare would have been here even better, to be honest. Like holding him on the tower, soaking some HP off, and then going for a melt hit. But yeah, he chose to Brain Sap there. But still, it was a nice go, but the Ember couldn't help there. The only thing he did was like going for the chains, but the chains are level 1. If those chains would actually be level 4 instead of the Flame Guard, I think that would have been a much smarter choice. But yeah, he prefers the Flame Guard build.
Yeah, the Flame Guard, it's only good for the refraction charges and, well, if they go for the team fights. But so far, Ember Spirit doesn't look like he wants to go anywhere. So maybe this somewhat weird. I would have guessed maybe just go for 2 points in Flame Guard. Just to get the burn going, but, well.
And I understood the 1 point in Flame Guard, just for additional refraction soak, but I don't know. At the moment it just doesn't work out. And when I look at the net worth of the Slark, this is, oh god, it is scary. Right now, he has PTs done and the Claymore on top, so the next thing is the Shadow Blade, and he's like 1200 away from it. Once he got it, he will probably leave the lane. He is also level 8, like comparing the hero levels at the moment, like you have both TA and Slark level 8. The only one who can like cope with that at the moment is the Darkseer. But oh well, this Slark, he's gonna have such an impact pretty soon.
Yeah, it's kind of scary for SIRCUS because both the Slark and the Temper Assassin, they're just such tempo heroes, and actually Valix has to use the Fire Remnant to escape once again. Iceberg with the right clicks doing too much damage. And yeah, like I was trying to say, that the two heroes, if they get the early start, they're definitely snowball kind of heroes. And so far, it looks like they're starting to snowball.
Yep, definitely. Especially Slark and TA, both of them can snowball so easily if you give them, especially the dominance in the early stage. And now Valix, he can't really do anything. He has 150 HP, no regen whatsoever. I think, yeah, the bottle is coming in now, so he might even stay on lane, but I think the next action is gonna happen here on the tri-lane anyway. The Doom is, with the next creep, level 6. Now we see it, the Doom is up, so they can go for anything. And to be honest, if they Doom the Invoker or the Dazzle, this is like, especially the Dazzle doomed, unless he gets the Knight, it's a 100% kill. All you need is like the Brain Sap, a Cask, and the Doom on top of it. But I think they want to go for the Invoker. I mean, this is like the high value kill they want to go for.
It sure looks like it. And Invoker actually has been farming up. He's sitting on 2.2k gold. I got no idea where he's heading with this, though. A Midas is quite a common pickup for Exort Invokers.
Yeah, but if that was a Midas, he should have picked it already.
Yeah, and that maybe he's saving up for a Blink Dagger? I'm not too sure. Maybe he just wants to get to the side shop to buy it straight away, but mid lane? No, Fire Remnant away. Oh, there's the Blink Dagger by Temper Assassin. He has to use another Fire Remnant.
Oh my god, he was about to get the chicken, and that would be so crucial because there is an empty bottle on top of it, so that chicken was even slow. But now They go on the Bane here in the bottom lane, but oh, Doom is out
There's the
on
Doom
Invoker.
coming out now. They have to chase Invoker down though. The support, I don't think they'll get in range. And actually, there's the telekinesis on the Doom as well. He's dropping kind of low. He has the Scorcher effective. And oh god, there's the Shallow Grave on not a Hex Dazzle. He's gonna take a fall. Blink Dagger coming in, melt hit Temper Assassin. Gets one kill. Gets the second one. Actually, he's going for more. While he sees the Iceberg, no refraction charges. But there's the ultimate from the Witch Doctor. The kill 4 heroes.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's Bean Script on Boogie as well. They're gonna get the Darkseer on top of all. Oh my god, that's a team wipe.
Why did he come so late there? I don't understand. And now, oh, Templar set. No, he was. I was like, hey, Templar Assassin, Tower Acro, hello. But either way, this is a team wipe now for Circus. But I don't understand where Boogie was all that time. Like, I don't know. By the time he TP'd in, he might as well, you know, just stayed back and farm because that was already a disaster with 4 down. You might as well not TP in.
Yeah, definitely have to agree. And actually, well, the Slark just keeps on farming. Has his Shadow Blade now, but Templar Assassin's net worth just skyrocketed. He's already almost doubling the highest one on Circus, which is the Invoker.
Yeah, that was a double and a triple kill. Like TA got 3, Witch Dog got 2, and now the Witch Dog on top of it. Oh, and now in mid, we see a telekinesis of the Slark. But yeah, he was actually seen by this Sentry Ward, which is now placed in the mid, but a bit too late. I mean, now after the landing stage, you don't need it anymore. Now there is another Haste Rune for the Templar Assassin. Like, when it comes to runes, we also have to say, he has the luck it needs. Like, Haste Rune after Haste Rune.
Yeah, it's like Haste Rune, double damage, Haste Rune.
Yep, pretty much. And it's these two are like the best you can get on a Templar Assassin. Especially, I think the Haste Rune on a Templar Assassin is even better than the double damage rune, unless you kill your target like with the melt damage instantly.
Yeah, and actually, I like that Templar Assassin is going aggressive. He's picked up a Mithril Hammer, so straight up Desolator, but Slark finds himself a Rubik.
Okay.
And support of feed, man.
Yeah, support of feed.
0-4-1.
That Rubik, and he died so
Oh,
fast.
there's Speed Script onto the Ember Spirit. Will it get actually cancelled? It does get. There's the Vacuum Wall coming in, but it actually only hit 1, I think. And there's the Doom as well onto Nota. Iceberg actually has to back off for a little while, waiting for the refraction charges to come up, I think. But then he might try to go and blow somebody up.
No. He's too scared, so pretty conservative playing here by him. I mean, to be honest, I think he could have dove there easily.
Well, maybe not not 3 against 1, because he's still quite squishy and without refraction charges, but he wants to go harass Walix a bit more.
Yeah, but this is still, it's just looking grim. 11 and 1. That is... Right now I'm looking for something, for an event for, I don't know, channeling of spells, chaining of spells that somehow could get Circus back, but I just don't see how. The Slark, like if the TA doesn't snowball this through, then the Slark will, because so far absolutely uncontested farming. It's, I don't know. And now the Rubik, well, he has Cask now, which is kinda okay, but like they also lose map control. Right now the Bane is trying, and yeah. He's just having like, I think he had just 4 or 5 uphill misses there to get that ward down, but eventually the TA even got him the last hit.
Yeah, got to love those misses. Especially if you're a support, you're going for the counter warding and you're like, oh god, I might get killed any moment now. Miss, miss, miss.
I mean, this time they're dominating, but like if there was the enemy actually answering to a D-word attempt, then yeah, those misses are so crucial. But now, oh god, that's
yeah, they're gonna find it. There's the Blink Fiend script as well.
Oh, that is slightly overkill.
Yeah, yeah, I have to agree there, but kill secured and 100 seconds on the Fiend script, not that big of a deal.
No, but yeah, now they're counter-warding actually, so this sentry, oh, it's too bad, the sentries each other don't cancel.
But they go for mid lane, telekinesis is used, the processing might take a fall, Invoker gets the kill. 800.
Yes, 800. That TA was worth something.
Wait, oh my god. Are you kidding me?
What?
The Invoker went for a mech? I mean, that's what he used his gold for, even though... Or is it a graphical glitch?
No, it is a mech. I see it as well.
Yeah, but Darkseer actually has his own as well. Only needs the recipe. Cold Snap onto Doom, paralyzing cast with the Doom coming out on Invoker. There's the Maledict as well. They actually can catch up for extra damage, but there's the blink. They blow up the Dazzle. And Iceberg wants to go for more Slark, kills off the Rubik in the background, and now Invoker slowed down a few melt hits and a few right click shoot to the job. Actually, there's the Doom ending, and Iceberg actually gonna go down in return. Wow.
Yep, and also Valix. No, he is actually TPing out. That fight just spread in 3 directions, but yeah, we have to actually look into this. Like, Darkseer, yeah, he's going for mech as well, and the Invoker has a mech as well. Like, what is this? SIRCUS? Gaming? Hello? Communication? Is there something wrong with their voice program? Why?
Yeah, I'm not too sure because Boogie actually had both the Buckler and the Headrest for quite some time. And I saw him at 900 gold at some point.
Is he
At the
gonna
same time
change
we were
that maybe?
discussing Invokers.
I mean, if something like this happen... Oh, but they want to find someone here in the trees, but...
They
yeah.
search up Rubik and actually might get the telekinesis.
No,
Doesn't get close enough.
he just dove directly
Actually,
into...
there's telekinesis onto the Doombringer. There's Poison Touch as well to slow him down, but he's still so fast with the Scorched Earth. He should be able to escape. Fire Remnants used for Valix. He gets the Searing Chains off as well. Will it actually be enough? Now they have to back off. There's Valix getting Fiend's Grip. Gonna get blown out. There's the mech coming into play. It does help, but Wish Doctor Ultimate just making sure they have to go away. There's a 4-man vacuum, but no wall, no nothing. And there's Slark finally coming into a team fight. They get Boogie. Iceberg wants to go for more blinks after them. There's the melt hit. Slow onto Rubik
Yeah,
as well. This
they go
Rubik is
for the
definitely gonna
weakest
go
link.
down. Just buying some time. If you right clicks Thunderclap to slow him down as well. He used the Dark Pack to get rid of the debuffs. But goes down and oh, then processing going aggressive. Blink up onto the Invoker. There's the Cold Wall. Ice Wall rather, and Iceberg actually has to be careful. Then processing drops really low from this. But wow, they're going for
the
more
Doom.
Doom pounce. They have the Shallow Grave, but it won't be enough. And not the Hex. Has to be careful as well.
Oh, wow.
This is absolute domination.
Yep. What a disaster for SIRCUS here. Like, the entire retreat, they just follow because they just can't. They have the slows of the TA. TA Blink Dagger, they can catch up. They're all so slow. There's so many phase boots, the Scorched Earth, everything. But yeah, and with that mystery of the mech. Oh, there's
a
a
nice
four-man
vacuum wall coming out. It hits a whole hero. Slark dropping super low. Gets the bounce away, and Bane now on the run as well. I can't believe they actually won't get any kills. The Bane actually might still be in trouble. There's the telekinesis onto Iceberg as well. They get one. Actually, can they get 2 as well? Iceberg on the run, but no refraction charges will help him. Boogie is there with the Ion Shell. But they do get far enough, and Rubik actually taking a lot of damage in return, and now blinking by Iceberg. Doesn't get the melt hit properly, and Valix now uses the Searing Chain, but drops solo in turn. Templar Assassin is gonna take a follow. Is it? There's the healing. Meld as well. Boogie wants to come in. Nice body blocking by the Witch Doctor. The Surge gets him past the Iceberg. Oh, just 1 second off refraction charges, but he gets bounced up, and Legion should get the kill on the Slark. Shallow Grave buying some time once again. But there's Shadow Dance coming out, and they should get the pounce. They get the kill, and oh, Rubik gonna get bounced up. Oh, nice dodge. A Dark Pact is there. Paralyzing Cask doesn't bounce on anybody, and Rubik just saving the Dazzle at the moment.
What a fourth and back, but like, I don't know, SIRCUS, I mean, I'm not saying they're fighting bad, but like, in the current state of the game, I don't know. Also the Invoker, I don't understand. I just don't understand. A mech coming out by the Invoker, like he has no damage whatsoever. You saw that in the fights, there was really nothing coming out. Like, the only thing they had of the Invoker is like those CC tools. Like, this is an Exort Invoker played with pretty much 0 damage, and I really mean it. Like, he did barely anything in those fights. It's,
Oh god.
I don't know.
Witch Doctor just picked up his Aghanims now as well. Level 2 death board with Aghanims. Fun times.
Oh, now the Slark might be in trouble. Oh, but,
Actually,
oh, the Rubik. He actually put the sentry here just to catch the Slark, but now, yeah. It has been spotted out. I don't know, I guess SIRCUS, they tried, before they GG this, I guess they tried to like, guys, let's go 5-man, 4-man and try to get something done. Maybe get something, I don't know. Have a fast glimpse at the crafts. We look, yeah, beyond 10k experience lead for DUZA at the moment, and gold-wise 12k, and now we see the next engagement.
yes, Slark is gonna go in. He's going for the Dazzle. There's the bounce. BKB on him as well. He doesn't have to be afraid of anything. And there's the Paralyzing Cast bouncing around. Fiend's Grip onto the Ember Spirit. Nice stepping blast. Vacuum coming out as well, but Valix gets blown up. There's the wall deployed, but Boogie goes down. The mech actually buying some time. They're still alive somehow as Sai Korea, or as Sai whatever, goes down as well. Monster kill for Legion, and they're gonna get Boogie as well. And actually, Temper Assassin goes down in return. Boogie just being a man mode. Godlike for him. 4 heroes down. Vilix fought back, came in.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting. Because DUZA a bit overconfident. The Doom, he has a TP, but he didn't bother to rotate in because I think they just thought, hey guys, we are dominating all the time. We might as well, you know, just split push with the Doom and we kill them 4 and 5, but it didn't work out quite well.
Doom might be in trouble. Oh, actually he uses the Doom on Vilix. There's a poison touch though, and Boogie with the Ion Shell actually will deal a lot of damage. Vilix should be able to survive quite nicely, but Doom, they're actually letting him run away.
No, but I mean, this Doom, it's okay, simply for the fact that, yeah, I mean, he had to Doom him, otherwise he would have been dead.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, and actually, even though the Ember Spirit didn't take almost any damage except for like 1 level death, he still dropped down to 100 HP, and Doom finishes up his Shiva's card as well.
Yep, we have to look at the items pretty fast. Like, the key items, we already said it, like the Witch Dog with the Arcanum Scepter, which is pretty sick. Like, we also saw it already now in combat. The Slark, the BKB is up, and everything else. Well, the Doom with the Shivas right now, it's an okay item, but I don't know, not too much of an impact, at least here in this game, I think. It's, of course, a lot of AoE damage on top of all that, like if he would have been part of the fight. So yeah, I mean, DUZA is still like in a much better position, but the last fight with DUZA just being a bit overconfident, just showing us. But now, oh, the Slark on the hunt.
Yeah, he's going for a Vilix. The bounce actually does miss, and the immediate Fire Remnant away.
Yep, no chance there to actually catch the Ember if he was playing carefully, and he actually does. Like, he's always laying his Remnant anyway. But it's, I just don't see it. Like I already said it in the draft, that I just don't see Ember as a solo core, especially after we saw then the Invoker, I don't know, coming out, not being in mid, going for these item choices. Like, I just don't see Ember doing this solo. A Doom on him, and the fight is pretty much over.
At the moment, sure looks like it. Although the last fight, actually, I think it was won by the wall because DUZA fought in it. Oh, Boogie though might be in trouble. There's the Fiend Script, Meld hits coming out as well. There's the Score Surf, Shiva's card, nice deafening blast, Mech coming out, Boogie still alive. Actually, one more right click, he does fall down, and there's Doom onto the Invoker, getting body blocked with the blink by Iceberg. Shallow Grave does come out, saving him once again, and actually might, no TPs, no nothing, he is doomed. And oh, Doom got stolen,
Yeah,
applied
Doom on
onto
Doom.
the Doom himself. And Iceberg meld hit, oh, Rubik gets so low, but does survive for the time being.
This is a rare picture, Doom on Doom. Usually we don't see. But yeah, still, like, free going down there, like, they just got caught out, and there it also comes with the Observer Ward, for example, here, spotting out everything that goes up here. So, yeah, DUZA, also, I don't know, the map control, definitely nice, and now Slark just going for the tier 1, which was pretty low HP. This is even more for him. We look at 11k for the Slark now, followed by 10.8 on the Doom, and 9.1 on the TA. The TA kind of fell back a bit now, but yeah, as I said, they don't have to worry. The TA is just bonus on top of the Slark having this amazing farm. And like the only one who can somehow keep up with the net worth at the moment is the Invoker, 7.6, but he has to take care. If he dies once more, like even the Witch Dog will overtake him.
Yeah, this Witch Doctor is really farmed as hell.
Yeah.
He's working towards a BKB of his own actually, which is the item that Iceberg on the Templar now finished up as well. So finally he can actually feel a little bit more safe in the fights. He's been going really balls deep and then had to back off once his reflection charge is ended, but now with the BKB, this Templar can just go wreck everybody, and oh, they might go for it. There's the Invis coming out though. And immediate Sentry Ward, oh, they want to bait out the Rubik.
Yep, but the Rubik, I don't know, not feeding anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, man. 1, 8, and 5. I don't think he's gonna have too nice of a time, but he does still have the Doom stolen. So this might be a big part if he gets it on the Slark or even the Templar Assassin.
Yeah. Now this fight around the Roche Pit is pretty much the game deciding part because, oh my god, now they see the Rubik here. Like if they engage in a fight and they lose it horribly, then that will be an easy rush for DUZA, and I think that is then also just to go for the tier 2s. I mean, at the moment they have still the tier 2s standing, which is quite a surprise. DUZA not quite interested in pushing because they know they have the game, they have the dominance, so they just play completely safe. especially after they got like this little slap on the top lane. So, but still, they get an easy Roshan either way. Circus not in any shape whatsoever to contest this. So instead, I don't know, they're gonna push out the bottom lane here, but they have to back off already or decide to fight. But now another haste rune on the TA. It is just sick. He just finds haste rune after haste rune.
Slark's going in alone. Boogie right click pounce as well. He does have the PKB, so should be quite safe. There's the vacuum coming out. He uses the Shadow Dance already, and Boogie should be fine. Paralyzing cast, not in range for it.
Yep. Both actually escaped. Actually, everybody escaped. Like, they TP'd out just in time, but now the Invoker. Like, I just don't like these items. Like, I really don't like it. I mean, a mech into a Necro. Like, if he had anything, like with that gold, I don't know. I just don't like it. I'm lacking words for this because I just think anything would have been a better choice here, like a Yules or like later a Sheep, anything, you know, even an Orchid for the Slark or against the Slark rather. All these
Support of
items.
feed, gonna feed. Oh, no, Slark actually misses him, goes to the wrong little hole. And Rubik might be safe. 10 more seconds for the TP actually, and Slark finally spots him out. There's the Dark Pact, cancelling the telekinesis, pounce as well. A few right clicks and support of feed.
Is feeding.
Yeah. 1, 9, and 5. So unfortunate for him.
Oh well. No, it's definitely not. But it's surprising though that Circus is not GGing out. Yesterday we saw a lot of teams saying GG just for the fact that they were dominated so early. But now we're 28 minutes in. It's 9 versus 9:27, and I don't know what they expect. I think the only reason this game is going that long is just DUZA lacking, I don't know, the will to push.
Yeah, it might be that. I mean, I don't understand what items they're even waiting for anymore. They have just such a dominance because looking at the graphs, both the gold and the XP graph, they're almost identical to be honest, like to the single point. But both say that there's almost a 20k lead in both XP and gold already.
Yep, definitely. This is, it's close to 20k. So I don't know, like DUZA right now, they don't need to solidify this lead. I mean, they got it. Like, if they would 5-man, they would win the next fight. Looking at the buybacks, there is no one who has a buyback on the Radiant side except for the Darkseer. Like, what are they waiting for? Just finish them off, DUZA. Like,
well, I guess they're getting kind of close to the Assault Cuirass and the Doombringer. Only 600 gold away from that. And around 700 gold for the BKB on Witch Doctor, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they just wait for these key items to make sure, like, they have also, like, the building damage plus the Witch Doctor being able to stand his ground with the ultimate, and then they just say go. Or they are like, guys, we are planning on winning these semi-finals, get into the grand final, and we want to play next season in the Star Series of Starladder. So, they're not just fooling around. And now, Doom on Rubik.
Yeah, they go on him. Poor Rubik. No chance for him to steal it as well. So he goes down, but Doom might be in peak trouble. There's the cold snap. Ion shells coming out as well. Ice wall just in case. And there's the vacuum coming out with the wall as well. They go for the Doom. And actually they might get the Bane on top of this. DUZA, they lose 2 for only a support.
There's
Rubik.
the answer.
Yeah, Slark coming in together with the Temper Assassin. PKB poked by both. There's the mech actually saving them for a little while. Invoker tanking up Death Ward, and now Witch Doctor might take a fall, but Invoker goes down before that. Forge Spirits and Necrobooks might get the kill, and Iceberg drops super low as well. They use the smoke though. Nicely done.
Yep, actually, that was pretty close for the TA and the Witch Doctor. Like, this was without the Ember Spirit though. Like, if the Ember Spirit would have been here in that fight, I don't know, different story. And now,
yeah, he wants to go in, but the refraction charges are still there. He's gonna go down though. Meld hit, he's trying to turn it around. The refraction came out twice and 30 HP. He doesn't dare lose the Aegis.
35 HP. Oh well. Well, Walix, I guess he thought, yeah, it's worth a try, getting rid of the Aegis. But TA surviving. He has that tiny bit of luck you also need.
Oh god, I mean, a decent fight for Circus considering the circumstances of how far behind they are.
Yep. Let's actually see if that updated the graph. Well, it does not turn the graph, but it flattens it out a bit.
Yeah, I guess it's something.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, SIRCUS, I don't know, maybe they say like, hey guys, we can turtle this out. Like DUZA in fights, we have sometimes good fights, and with all the dominating, unstoppable, godlike streaks whatsoever, like we get maybe some gold influx here and whatsoever. And I mean, right now, I mean, at least the Darkseer and the Invoker are catching up a bit, but then again, I don't know. The Invoker, I mean, okay, Necro free. Last time it did quite a nice job, but oh god, the Rubik, the Rubik.
Yeah, going man mode. There's the Nightmare to stop the TP.
Oh
What
god,
was
this
he
Rubik.
thinking?
Report.
What?
Report support. No, I mean, it was a good try. He tried to steal something, instantly TP out, but what he... I don't know, with a T8 there who has a Plank Dagger, like instantly giving him vision, and now... Oh, the
Okay.
Dazzle
nice
actually
TP
makes
out.
it out. But now, his rune number, I don't know, 99 on the Templar Assassin. It's just crazy. Now, look, I mean, seriously, like, where's the RNG? He gets every single haste rune. I mean, this is nuts.
Oh, that's just the only runes you actually notice.
No, I
But yeah,
haven't
he
seen a
has at
single
least
illusion on him.
4 haste runes, I think.
Yeah, maybe it's just me, like every time I see the Templar Assassin he's hasted, maybe this is just impression, but either way, they just traded tier 2 for tier 2, and now, yep, DUZA finally decided to push. The AC is out, so, yep, this is minus armor on the tower.
They go for the vacuum on the Doom. Telekinesis is there as well. Necrobook already popped, but this Doom is so tanky actually, dropping down to half HP, but that's about it. Legion gonna go in, Rubik. He's the target, he goes down as well. Slark should be able to escape. Balix goes in with the Searing Chain, hits Doom, hits the Bane. But they're way too far, and with the wall already used, if they just wait out the wall,
Yeah.
DUZA can easily go in.
After that wall, I don't see why they wouldn't push.
Yeah, they're sending in the Necrobooks as well. I mean, SIRCUS just popped everything, and they got nothing out of it.
Look at this heal coming out by the Witch Dog, like he's just keeping it all up, like also with 10 charges, he's getting that mana back. It's such a mana efficient spell.
Well, it does take quite a lot out of him with it being on level 4, but he doesn't just care. They're going in anyway, there's the Fire Remnant away, but that leaves the tower defenseless, and they're just starting to right click finally at it. Goes down so fast, there's the Chaos Meteor into the vacuum, it hits quite a multiple heroes, but it doesn't matter anything, the Iceberg actually drops low, going for the right click, but Deathward wrecking through everybody, Ruby goes down, triple kill for Capron on the Witch Doctor.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything the Ember can do. Like, looking at the buybacks, there's nothing they could answer. Like, no, the Invoker would have had a buyback, but yeah, the GG is called. SIRCUS is losing game number 1. To be honest, I think this started in the draft, but then again, some people said like, no, the draft is soloed and everything, but yeah, I just didn't see this draft going through. It was, I don't know, definitely not favoring them, plus late game would have been also in DUZA's hand either way, and then yeah, the laning stage was just a disaster, I have to say. But we saw SIRCUS yesterday in a very nice shape, and I definitely think they are good enough to defeat DUZA, and that we're gonna see in game number 2, guys. This is the best of 3 semi-finals of the Starlighter Pro Series. We have SLTV, just hang in there, game number 2.